Cecil Doyle back with the Medicine Ball Caravan on this International Women's Day, and nothing more appropriate than to have in our studios some of the practitioners, longtime practitioners here of old dance hall styles, front porch ballads, sometimes sonic reinterpretations of old vintage tunes. We're talking about the Magnolia Sisters. They're here. They'll be performing this week, this Friday afternoon, evening, as part of the Downtown Alive series. They'll be opening up for Emma Broussard and the Creole Cowboys. Will you welcome to the Cypress Lake Studios, the Magnolia Sisters? Wow, the Magnolia Sisters, you guys are so in tune with each other. You guys are in sync like nothing else.
Oh, thanks, Cecil. Thank you.
Welcome. Well, we have in the studio today Anya Burgess, Lisa Trahan, and Jane Vadrine. Missing today is none other than Anne Savoy. Jane, do you want to tell us what's going on with Anne today? Wasn't she able to make it?
She's not really missing. She's just missing in action, and her action is in New Orleans today. She and Michael Doucet and Mark are on their way down to do a concert that's being produced by the National Council for Traditional Arts. It's honoring the National Heritage Award winners. In fact, they're going to be playing in the French Quarter tonight, and so if you're listening on the internet, go see them.
Wow, yeah, a great ground. I wish she could have been here today because
me too.
You guys, is Anne the one that kind of initiated this project? How did this all begin, Jane?
Anne and I started this project, I hate to even say the number, but a little bit over 35 years ago. And when our children were little, and we both had a love of old Cajun songs and things that come out of the archives and things that she collected and that I was able to collect a little bit just from the older people in our communities around Acadiana. And so that's what inspired us to put it together. And also at that time, there weren't that many women out there playing Cajun music. You wouldn't believe that by what's happening now, which is so amazing.
True. And of course, eventually hooking up with Lisa. And Anya, you, I guess you just showed up in the area, around that time that they were going,
Well,
so.
I joke now that I'm the newest member of the band. And I've been with them for 20 years. So.
There you go.
So Lisa joined us about,
1996.
1996.
What's
yeah.
that
Yeah.
like?
Yeah.
So it's really a sisterhood. We really enjoy each other's company. We love traveling together. Fortunately, we've been able to play all over the U.S. and in parts of Europe, and we just really like being with each other. We have such a blast on our trips, and then we get to play music for people and meet fans of Cajun music from all over the world.
And it's working well. We've got you guys here, so let's hear something else. What did you bring? What was the first song we heard?
That was Grand Texas.
Okay, of course. Yes. So what do we got? What we got next?
The next one is a song that Doc Guidry wrote. It's called La Valse d'Amitié, the Friendship Waltz.
1, 2, 3, 1.
All right, we're with the Magnolia Sisters, music that gets as real as it can here on the Medicine Ball Caravan. So, yeah, guys, stay active. And, just talking to you guys earlier, I would imagine that pretty much all of you are somewhat involved with the upcoming Balfa week, Balfa camp, and all of the events happening in a couple of weeks. Somebody want to talk about that?
Oh, yes. I mean, they have so much scheduled for Balfa Week. Some of the really finest teachers and, players who are going to be teaching at Balfa Camp. But they are also offering other things like the crafts area. And aren't you, Anya, coming out?
I'll be out there on Tuesday, like with a little violin shop set up. Yeah,
right,
repair and
great.
restoration, yeah.
Great. That's great. And then they also have some other things like workshops and master classes, and one afternoon, I think it's Thursday afternoon, we're going to be doing a little thing on a panel discussion kind of concert on women in Cajun music, featuring Mary Jane Broussard and Anne Savoie. And so that'll be interesting. And then they'll break out and go do some master classes, which is basically an intensive tune, one or two tunes to learn in the afternoon. And of course the dances and all that. So yeah, lafolkroots.org I think is the website.
To register, and people come from all over to attend this. This is
yes,
always
we're
a big
really
deal.
anxious for people to come back. I think they've had a hiatus of about 3 years.
Yes, so yeah, we're back in full mode. So
Right.
look that up. That's coming up.
But before that, we want y'all to come out to Downtown Alive on Friday at Parc Sanssouci, and we're going to be playing ahead of Jeffery Broussard, and that's going to be so much fun.
Yes, it's Downtown Alive's 40th anniversary season, and that should be great. That kicks off at 6 o'clock. I think things kind of things going on at 5:30, but yeah, great time to be in Parc Sanssouci and hear some great music. So that should start at 6 o'clock. Can we get you to do one more number before I let you go?
Yeah, well, and that corresponds with your big anniversary, the 60th anniversary of KRVS, which is just an incredible feat here. And so we want to wish you the best and continued great work for all the people around Acadiana and around the world as well.
Yeah, it's a year-to-year thing, a year-to-year struggle, and realize it's 60 years. I've been here like half of that period, and to me, talking about that time period, it all my era here at KRVS all seems like one kind of time span. It all seems like it goes into one decade, but it's actually expanded into 3. But it doesn't seem it. But we continue on, and thanks to folks like you, we have great music to feature to everyone. So let's go out with what are we going to go out with today?
We're going to go out with a song that was originally recorded by Joe and Cleoma Falcon back in the 1930s, called Hippie Taiaut, about 2 bad dogs.
The Magnolia Sisters. Again, they'll be performing this Friday at Downtown Live. That kicks off at 6 p.m. Thanks so much for dropping by. And we're going to go out with another number from the Magnolia Sisters. This goes back to their Love's Lies album and a little story about the deserter. Thanks so much, ladies.
Thank you, Cecil.
We love you. Friday.